Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Blinx by Liz. And today I'm going to be showing you how I made these perfect pink pretty Crocs for a special friend of my family. And also, before I get into it, I just want to start with giving thanks, as I always do. I thank you guys for subscribing, tuning in, watching till the end, liking, sharing, commenting, whatever it is. I always appreciate you leaving some type of feedback, because this is what makes me grow. And as I grow, you guys can grow with me. So thank you. And really quickly, before we get started, I wanted to make mention, I don't know if anybody was aware, but if you follow me on any social media, I do a giveaway for all of my supporters. On the last Friday of every month, I select one supporter who's been showing support to win their own custom pair of Bling Crocs. And all you have to do is literally show support. I'm all over Instagram, TikTok, and also Facebook as Blinx by Liz. And if you show support, I'll show you support. You show me love, I'll show you love. That's why I said we grow together. So just making you aware. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And again, these were made for a special family friend, and her birthday is coming up, and also she's an Aquarius. So happy birthday to her, and happy birthday to all of our Aquariuses this season. Shout out to y'all. Okay, so as always, you always want to start with sanding your Crocs, because this is creating a rough surface for you to apply any type of adhesive, and you're wanting it to make it stay. You can always apply adhesive, and if it doesn't stay, it's just not going to stay, and your Crocs won't be durable or as durable. And if you saw my very first video, you saw me sanding my Crocs with a piece of sandpaper. And if that's all that you have to use, then that's okay. Use what you have for now. As you grow, you'll get more tools. But the sand drill, I personally feel like it works better. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply some rubbing alcohol. This will also create a better stick for your adhesive. And I found the strongest rubbing alcohol that I could find just to make the adhesive stay better. And FYI, I had to vacuum up the dust that I accumulated from sanding my Crocs, because it gets messy and also it makes me break out. So just keep in mind, be sure to wear some type of gloves and at least some type of a face mask. That's what I do. And so here you see me adding some crystal ribbon to the top of my Crocs. I feel like that is my signature look for the Bling Crocs. If you follow me on social media, you'll see the Bling Crocs that I've made in the past may look just a tad bit different for each pair. But that's when I was first starting off trying to find my footing, and I feel like I've started to find my look that I really like to do. So you'll see me add this crystal ribbon to the top of a lot of the Crocs that I do from here on out, unless somebody requests something specifically different. But this is kind of like a signature look for me. And I purchased this from Amazon. It comes in a pack of 5 different colors. There's black, silver, gold, rose gold, and then there's a pink mixture with silver. And I just really like it. It's about $20 or so. I'll attach the link in my description. But the reason why I started to do this is because I used to do diamond trimming at the top, and it's just a little bit harder for me. And I noticed that certain things don't last as long on the Crocs, such as any adhesive with metal. So I try to attach things that have a natural stickiness, such as the crystal ribbon, because it comes with a stickiness or a sticky adhesive on it, so you don't have to add any glue. I find that it sticks better versus adding glue and then adding metal on top of the glue. It doesn't stay as long. So speaking of adding metal using glue, this is the glue that I use. It's a jewelry and metal glue, and I found it on Amazon. Also, you can find it at Walmart. It's only like $3 or $4 or so. I'll attach a link in my description, but this is the best glue that I find for my Crocs. And if you want to, you can kind of play trial and error to see if you find anything that may work better. If so, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll try it out. But I'm gonna just go ahead and apply it to the sides of the Crocs to add the diamond trimming, which is also metal. And if you've watched my last videos, I've always mentioned that this part is the hardest for me. It still is, only because this glue dries pretty quickly, and when it does, it dries clouded, and it kind of will stain if you don't apply it right and in the right area. So it kind of is hard for me. I have to maneuver quickly. But I've found this will help me better. Maybe this will be a tip for you. I've measured out my diamond trimming, and I decided to cut it in smaller pieces, and then it's easier to apply. And when you start to do multiple pairs of Bling Crocs, the rhinestones and the flat stones will come with these tweezers. And I have so many of these tweezers at this point that I use this for this portion. So if they get messed up a little bit, that's fine, because I have so many of them. But this helps me to guide the diamond trimming as I apply it. And here are the Crocs with the charms already applied. I didn't record this part because this is more of a freestyle in my opinion. I purchased all of my items from Amazon, everything that I use. So some of my charms I've actually made, but I purchased the resin charms from Amazon to make them. I do have a DIY video that you can check out that will show you how to make your own resin charms if you feel the need to. I kind of just look at the charms and see what fits the Croc, and I just apply it. So that's why I didn't record it. And as I just mentioned, most of my items are purchased from Amazon. I will attach the links in my description if you want to locate anything that I've used in the video. But what I used to use before now was Liquid Fusion from Elaine's, and now I'm using the E6000. I find that the E6000 is more durable. And what I noticed about the E6000 that the Liquid Fusion doesn't do is that the E6000 just dries kind of quicker. So I have to apply it in smaller sections and then apply my bling, which is fine. Makes me be more careful with applying my bling. And I'm 100% okay with that. I want to work more cautious anyway because it's my product. You don't want to put products out into the atmosphere for people to take interest in or to be spending their money on for it not to last long. So I want to do the best work possible. So if I have to work slower to do that, then that's fine with me. So this particular pair, she wanted a mixture, which means she wanted the flat stones and she wanted the rhinestones. Now, the kind that I do so far, I do a set that's completely rhinestones, I do a set that's completely flat stones, or I do a mixture set. And this is one of my mixture sets. The last pair, which was my Gemini Crocs, that was also a mixture set. And the pair before that, which was my Valentine's Day Crocs, were also a mixture set. But I do have some that are specifically flat stone, which was the Taurus Crocs, if you follow me on social media, or I have the ones that were specifically rhinestone, which were the Love Crocs or the Blessed Crocs. Those were two different pairs that I made back to back. Those were rhinestones. So I'm gonna tune out for a minute while I apply the bling, and I'll come back in to show you how I bling out my straps of the Crocs. Okay, so now I'm going to bling out the Crocs strap, and what I'm going to use here is the crystal ribbon again because it stays, it's more durable. What I used to do on my older pairs of my Bling Crocs, if you follow me on social media, you'll see, but I used to attach metal, or I put some flat stones or some rhinestones. I find it that those don't stay as long, and that's more so because the strap gets moved around the most on the Crocs. So you want to use something that's more durable, and I find it that the crystal ribbon is more durable. So I'll attach the thinner crystal ribbon link in the description, but I find it that the thinner crystal ribbon and also the thicker one, it just lasts longer. If you're attaching any type of metal and glue, it's probably just not going to last as long. So just keep that in mind. You can do it however you want to because again, you're doing this yourself, but I prefer to do it with anything that's adhesive naturally versus adding a glue. And here it is, finished and completed. I'm going to go ahead and finish the other Croc and I'll show you how it looks at the end. And I thank you guys again for tuning in. If you have any questions, leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Bye.